There you go.
We're on.
What are we on? Something.
We're
1,
on
2, 3, 4.
season 1.
Still.
Mike and John got it going on. What's this? 55? 54?
Yeah.
55. 50.
It's the double nickel.
Yeah, it is.
Rise and shine. It's get-go time. Mike and John got it going on. But here's John King with the local, uncensored, Livingston County news, events, and more.
We've only had to censor him once.
No.
Remember that moment?
I'm uncensored.
Well, for the news.
Oh. Right.
But when you did the plumber thing,
You made my ass crack?
I was trying to be nice. You know,
There's
for the
really no
kids
way. There's
listening-
no other way to.
For
you
the
know.
kids listening and watching, we had to censor John King's
Yeah.
behind, and you're welcome.
You know. The place where the good Lord split me?
That's
Is that better?
That's the place, yes. Of course, Mike and John got it going on Friday, and we're brought to you by Firehouse Doors. Coming up in just a few minutes, we'll find out what the answer was to our Thursday night Mom's Day trivia question.
Right.
For a chance to qualify for a big giveaway with Cooper and Binkley Jewelers.
Right.
Only one person
Okay.
had the right answer.
All right, then.
So that's a clue right off the bat. We'll get to that in just a few minutes. Also coming up today, the great Bonnie Runyon joins us. We'll talk to Rhonda from Torch 180.
Give away a lunch for two and find out, get more details on their big upcoming celebration.
It's like an open house thing, right? Yeah. It's
No,
gonna
it's
be
it's
a big to-do.
Grand opening. Yeah.
We might even be there if they let us.
We're going to be there.
We are going to be there. Yes.
Put that on your calendar. We're going to be
Talk
there.
out of the side of your mouth and say we're going to be there. Hey, bud, we're going to be there. So that, and we'll find out more about a big thing happening in Brighton, singing thing.
Yeah. Yes, we will.
Are you ready for news?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Who's not ready for news? Me. Brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers, John King with Gigo News.
All right, here's what's happening. A former Genesee County Sheriff's deputy has been charged with torturing and killing his dog, which came from a Livingston County-based agency. According to Genesee County Sheriff Christopher Swanson, Jacob Wilkinson was arraigned Tuesday in Saginaw County Circuit Court on one count of second-degree animal torture or killing in the death of a dog that had been part of the Blue Star Service program in Pinckney that helps train dogs to serve as service animals for military veterans. Wilkinson faces up to 7 years in prison, according to Swanson, who said authorities in Saginaw County began investigating after road crews found a dog's remains in Tittabawassee Township. The dog, named Habs, had been shot 3 times while its legs and muzzle were duct taped. A microchip led to an address in Saginaw, and Wilkinson, who told investigators he bound the dog with duct tape after a nail trimming incident in September or October last year. Swanson called it a horrific, horrendous murder. Blue Star Service dogs, meanwhile, released a statement saying they were saddened and outraged about what had happened to one of their dog cadets that wasn't able to complete service dog training, and while they expected Wilkinson would be met with the justice he deserves, their hearts were broken. Wilkinson, who was ordered not to possess firearms or animals, was released on a $10,000 bond. A hearing is scheduled May 9th. A local lawmaker was among those criticizing the Michigan Independent Citizens Redistricting Commission as it tries to secure funding for the coming fiscal year. On Tuesday, a $1.15 million funding request was referred to the State House Appropriations Subcommittee on General Government, co-chaired by Republican State Representative Ann Bolin of Brighton. Bolin questioned Commissioner M.C. Rothhorn and Executive Director Edward Woods III about the $1.1 million deficit the commission is facing and the 7% raise that commissioners voted to give themselves earlier this year before reversing course in March. In response, Woods pointed out that the commission faces 2 lawsuits in federal court, which would drag out for years, while Redistricting Commission Vice Chair Dustin Witches asked if the subcommittee planned to purposefully delay their funding, which he said is guaranteed by the Michigan Constitution. The commission's current funding lasts through September 30th, but as of yet there's been no proposed funding by the legislature for the commission for the next fiscal year. And while a potential contaminant has not been found in drinking water used by residents in Milford, Efforts will move ahead to keep it that way. That was the conclusion state officials made during an online meeting Wednesday to address the issue after contaminants were found near the village's municipal wells. In March, the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy, or EGLE, issued an administrative order requiring ZF Active Safety US Incorporated, that's the American subsidiary of German auto supplier ZF Group, to install a treatment system to address contamination threatening the drinking water, although officials noted that it was a preemptive measure and Milford's water supply remained safe to use and drink. MLive.com quoted an environmental quality analyst with EGLE's remediation division as confirming that vinyl chloride had not been detected in the village's drinking water, but that ZF will install permanent treatment on the village system and provide other financial assurances and potential emergency support. And Livingston County residents with expired or unneeded prescription medications in their medicine cabinet will have an opportunity this weekend to get rid of them. Twice a year, the Drug Enforcement Administration holds a National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. The first one this year is set for Saturday. From 10 till 2, you can visit any Michigan State Police post, including the Brighton Post, to safely discard of expired, unused, and unwanted pills. The Livingston County Sheriff's Office will also be participating, as will the Big Red Barrel. Officials note that no liquids, inhalers, patches, or syringes will be accepted. And that's what's going on.
And of course, Gigo News brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers. We'll find out who's going to qualify for our Mom's Day giveaway with Cooper and Binkley in just a few minutes. In the meantime, you can give Mom what she really wants from Cooper and Binkley Jewelers. When you spend $200, you save $30. Spend $300, you save $50. And when you spend $500 or more, you save $100 at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers.
So let me get this straight. The more money you spend, the more money you save.
You got it.
And then you get a beautiful piece of jewelry for Mom coming
do.
up for Mother's Day. So a pretty good deal. And you get a free gift with a purchase of $300 or more.
And don't forget to stop by today.
Yeah.
Kathy, who's been working at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers for 20 years, celebrating 20 years.
Right. So stop by, enjoy a cup of coffee and some delicious cookies from their friends at Wee Pastry as they congratulate Kathy on 20 years. And what a great employer Cooper and Binkley is, obviously, to celebrate their employee and her 20th anniversary. So congratulations to Kathy. And, of course, stop by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers, and you can get the great gifts that they've got going on. Also, check out their 27th annual Portraits of Mom. That's going on. Some great portraits hanging there from the first grade students at Spencer and Hawkins elementary schools. And you can check them out online, of course, cooperandbinkleyjewelers.com.
Hey, we want to thank our excellent staff for transporting the Mike and John Got It Going On PodPad to the Howell Theater. Yeah, that's where we're coming to you live from as we speak right now. Doesn't it look like we're really in John's
It is kind of amazing.
basement?
I mean, we worked all through the night. We had the union crew in here, the Duffers. They were, putting up the set.
Well, they used to be burger flippers, but we moved them up to set movers.
And, to recreate this.
The basement that we're usually in at the historic Howell Theater.
It is
downtown
amazing.
Howell.
Right.
Now appearing.
Yeah.
Mike and John Got It Going On.
I can smell the popcorn.
Can you?
Of course, Tyler, owner here at the Howell Theater, of course.
Here, not there.
Makes the great. Here.
That's where we are.
Because we're here. That's where we're at.
That's where people think we are.
No, that's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Remember,
of course,
wherever you're at,
the great
that's
popcorn
the
he uses the coconut oil on his popcorn.
People gave away the secret?
I'm sorry. Well, no, that's not a secret. People love it.
Just saying.
I stopped in yesterday to make arrangements for the set to be repurposed at the theater, of course.
We had a couple of the posters that kind of fell down. We had to reposition them just like they never left the studio.
Right, it was amazing. We had to use computer software to match up the exact spacing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We even brought the pink pencil with the
getting,
tassel.
It's
getting real thick in here. Okay. But we made the marquee.
Yeah. and we'll be on the marquee through the weekend.
Yeah, we will. And we'll be at Howell Farmers Market on Sunday.
Indeed.
So we're hoping for good weather there. Some things happening here in Livingston County. Patty Cole going to join us in just a minute here to talk about the All Years All Choirs from Brighton High School event that's coming up in May, about 3 weeks. May 21st, I believe, the event happening, and we're going to find out more with Patty Cole.
We hope.
Oh, we know. We gave Patty a couple
We haven't had
extra
great
minutes.
luck with the phone this week. So, we're always at the whim of Ma Bell.
Hello?
Hi, is this Patty?
It is?
Hey, Patty, it's Mike and John from Mike and John Got It Going On. How are you this morning?
Good, how are you?
We're doing well. Let's talk about the All Years All Choirs from Brighton High School event coming up in May.
Yes, that sounds good.
So this is going to be at the American Spirit Center, and as Mike said, May 21st. I guess the title kind of says it all Years, All Choirs from Brighton High.
Yes, anybody who was in one of the choirs, the women's group, the men's group, the mixed group, I think in today's curricula the classes are called curricula, and they, anybody who has participated in one of those groups in the Brighton High Schools way back when, it might have been Glee Club, is open to our Facebook group as well as the reunion that's coming up on the 21st.
So what kind of things do you have going on for this reunion? Is there going to be like a big group sing, like almost a let's break out in
We Are the
song?
World?
Yeah.
We are going to do a little bit of singing. We have a song picked out called For the Beauty of the Earth, and it has all four parts, soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. And we're going to practice it in the afternoon, and then we have a Zoom call for people who can't be there in person going on at 7 o'clock, and then the people who are there will sing it for those Zoom call.
Now, I know there's a euchre tournament is also part of the day?
Yeah, at 1 o'clock we have a euchre tournament. The story behind that is that when we were in classes, when Mr. Keefe was the choir director at Brighton High School, when he did individual testing or individual work with us, the rest of us would do homework, and then there was a group of them that would play euchre.
All right, wait a minute. Patty, how many were really doing homework, and how many were really?
Yeah, what's
playing
the
euchre?
percentages on that?
Yeah, well, I had to say that a little bit.
Very, very, very political
Yes,
of
there were many of us doing homework.
or playing euchre.
The others were calling Trump.
Now let me ask you, what years was Mr. Kiefer?
Mr. Keefe, I think, was
Or
there
Keefe.
from late 60s to the late 80s or early 90s.
Okay, so he didn't have to worry about cell phone stuff. It was all, he could see the cards on the table.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And like you said, it's an all years, all choir. So folks that date back to that era as well as current students as well. I mean, everybody in between.
We have some people in our Facebook group from all the years, yes.
Yeah.
From the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the aughts. But for the reunion, I think it's mostly going to be people from the 60s, 70s, maybe 80s.
I think what you need
and
to do.
90s, but we would like everyone to come out.
But it's open for anyone to come out. Yeah, exactly, and enjoy that. And again, this is the All Years, All Choirs from Brighton High School event, Saturday, May 21st at the American Spirit Center in Brighton. It'll start at 1 o'clock with the euchre tournament, and then dinner at 6, and of course the big sing for the beauty of the earth.
Yes.
Just a quick question for those that may know somebody who is in choir but maybe not on Facebook. Is there a way for them to get involved, to find out more information?
Absolutely. They can call me direct. And my phone number, should I give it?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. 586-571-5141. And
All right.
they can call me direct and come to the reunion and get information about what's going on in the Facebook. If they don't have a computer and stuff like that, that's fine. I can keep them involved in it.
Oh,
Maybe
great.
get them involved in an email newsletter or something like that. But yeah, it sounds like fun stuff, Patty. We appreciate you joining us this morning.
Now, I also noticed that at the end of the evening, you're gonna hopefully roll out the karaoke machine.
Well, we thought if we could get a hold of one, we would do that. I think we've got one, but I'm not positive
Okay.
yet. And
So-
if we do, then yeah, I think there'll be a lot of
Here's what we got to do then, Patty. I'm just got an idea here.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps you take the groups from the 60s and then the groups from the 70s and the groups from the 80s, and you have a sing-off on who's going to, you have like a sing-off challenge, almost like a rumble, and find out who had the better
It's like a
class.
choir rumble.
Yes.
Yeah.
A sing-off.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah. All right.
That would be great.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
That's what I'm here for.
Well, he's good for something every now and then. So
I can't sing, so we'll make other people do it.
So and Patty, I know it's in the American Spirit Center. There'll be a bar available, or just curious because when you talk about karaoke,
Yeah.
usually you got to lubricate the vocal cords a little bit.
Yeah, there'll be a cash bar.
Okay, there you go.
So there you go. And that may inspire that
That's what I'm
sing-off,
saying.
the great sing-off
That's what I'm
of all the Brighton
saying.
There
choirs.
you go.
The different generations, because every generation thinks they were the best, and
Right.
theirs was the best. So that will be their time to prove it.
Right, exactly.
All right.
All
So
right.
again, Saturday, May 21st at the American Spirit Center, and you can give Patty a call 586-571-5141, and
Yes.
sounds like a fun day.
Oh, thank you very much. And yes, it does sound like fun. We can't wait.
And Patty, if you get a chance, maybe take a quick video clip of the song and send it to us, and we'll put it on a future show afterwards.
Oh, okay. That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right, Patty, thanks
Okay.
so much. Good luck with the event.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
take
you.
care.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so before we get on to the other things that we have going on today,
Yes.
don't forget, May 14th, it's our Walk for Warmth. The stash will be dashed.
Yes, it will. It's gone. Out of here. We're already over $1,000. My wife was like, "What are you doing?" Yeah.
This is for the singers. Just
Right.
wanted to-
Oh, for the bull. Yeah. Well,
Bulldogs.
right, of course. Because I also put out the challenge that if we get to $2,000, I
what's
will
gonna happen?
remove my back hair.
and she's protesting
No,
that?
well, she's just like, no, I'm sure she wouldn't mind, but she's like, what are you doing?
What else are you giving
What
away?
the hell are you doing?
I say that every day when we're down here.
How old are you?
We're going to let it ride.
Just, oh my God.
Yeah, jeez, John.
So, anyway, yes, coming up May 14th. Also coming up, Mother's Day. It
Yes,
is
it is.
quickly approaching. Make sure you give your mom that special one-of-a-kind gift, and nightlights.com can do it for you. A 3D printed nightlight with any photo. Turn those old family photos into a wonderful gift. They come with a base and a bulb, $20 each. If you buy more than one, they're $15 a piece. Just go to McNightlights.com. You can upload your photo right there. Super easy. Place your order today. McNightlights.com.
You know, the great Bonnie Runyon
Yeah.
is one of your fans.
She is. One of many.
Good morning, Mike and John.
Good,
Good
morning,
morning.
Bonnie. How are you?
Hey, I'm awake and live and a kicking and enjoying family.
All right.
All right. So Mother's Day is coming up, Bonnie, and I was wondering if you had any traditions that goes with your Mother's Day with not only you but your daughters and daughters-in-laws.
Wait a minute. First of all, there's no in-laws.
There's no in-laws?
They're all bonuses.
Oh, they're all bonuses. I got
okay.
you. Okay.
Forget daughter-in-law. We have a bonus daughter.
Okay. Bonus daughters.
Bonus daughter.
So some of those may be mothers.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
How many
Anyway,
grandkids do you have?
Well, I have 2 by birth and 2 that I stole.
Okay.
We won't tell.
do they know they were stolen?
Oh, yes. If you don't steal a daughter, it means you don't birth a daughter. You just steal one.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Don't
Some
steal-
sage
don't
advice.
steal
I
shit.
think she's using the word steal in
In a loving
in
way.
an expanding way.
Yeah.
Oh yes, oh yes. She was the babysitter, and when the boys didn't need a babysitter anymore, she was always at our house. She would rather come out and shovel manure than to go shopping with her sisters and
Okay.
her mother.
Wow.
That
Now
says a
that's
lot.
quite a catch.
That says a lot.
That's a great steal.
Yeah.
All right. I have to think, Bonnie, you might make like an excellent GM for like a sports club.
Yeah.
Trading and acquiring talent. Looking far and wide, looking for the best player for the best deal.
Actually, I think she recommended the Lions draft Aiden Hutchinson, which they did. So
Yeah.
good job, Bonnie.
Yes.
Ooh.
So, Bonnie, now you're going to be joining us out at Walk for Warmth, correct?
You got it.
Yeah. And, we went over the $1,000. So
Did you?
the mustache is going.
All right.
You know
the
what?
mustache is going.
I think we should have Bonnie shave the stash.
I mean, if you want.
I would love to be the one to shave
Ah, there you go. All right.
All right. All right.
But your daughter, I hope your daughter's going to be there to supervise me.
Right. No, it was already a nightmare enough just thinking about it. I'm not sure she wants to experience it firsthand, but yeah. Well.
Yeah, she had the dream, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes,
Oh, it was a
yes.
dream, all
Yeah.
right. Ah!
Dream, nightmare, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
So now back to Mother's Day.
Yes.
So what kind of traditions do you have at the Runyon households?
You know, there are no traditions for Mother's Day.
No?
Because basically, my attitude is it's just a day. Now, my blood family, oh yeah, over and above and beyond. But it's just a day. When they're good to me 365 days a year, what's Mother's Day?
There you
Yeah.
go. Good attitude.
Yeah.
It's a good attitude to have.
Yeah. It's like it's Kids Day every day.
Right. That's what my kid. I remember that. Why can't I have Kids Day? And as every parent says, every day is Kids Day.
Exactly.
So, but around the Runyon household, it sounds like every day is Mother's Day.
Yes, yes. I mean, all I would have to do is make a phone call, and they would put down the hammers, run your brothers, and get here.
They set the hammer down and run to Mom.
Yep.
Put the hammer down.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, they're construction guys.
Yeah, I understood that.
So, Bonnie, today is National Teach Children to Save Day. Did you teach your kids how to save money, how to save stuff?
Oh, hey, this is priceless. You may never get off the phone now.
Uh-oh.
This is my husband was very savvy with money.
Okay.
And the kids whined and whined. Everybody's got allowance but me. Da, 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 da. So finally Dad said, I tell you what, how much does your lunches cost? And they told him.
Right.
And you need some gas for your toys. Okay, Daddy's going to give you $10 a week. And when your money's gone, you're going to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you ain't going to have gas for your toys.
There you go.
You know, I make peanut butter sandwiches every day.
Oh, me too.
My money's been gone.
So then he went to every other week. And he finally said, you boys are doing so good that Daddy's going to give you pay your yearly allowance once a month.
Wow.
And whatever you have left over at the end of the month goes in the bank and Daddy will match it.
Right.
Now, when the boys wanted to go to the mall in Flint, they knew that they each had to give me $1 for my lunch and they each had to pay for their own lunch. And because I was buying the gas to drive them there.
Right.
I see.
And on the way home from the mall, we always stopped at the ice cream place. And everybody bought their own ice cream. Okay, so the middle son is counting his change in his hand. And his big brother looks over his shoulder and says, what are you doing? He says, I'm seeing if I got enough money for an ice cream cone. And Dan says, you've got dollar bills. And Scott says, you don't think I'm breaking a dollar bill for an ice cream cone,
No.
do you?
Heck no.
That's what the change is for.
Yeah.
So yes.
There you go. These are good lessons.
That's how you teach them how to budget.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right. See? Teaching the kids how to save day.
Right.
A lesson learned
See
from
now,
Bonnie Runyon.
more recently, my youngest was going, well, they got all this money in this bank account, and why can't I spend it? I want to spend my money that's in this bank. And this is money that had been saved over a couple of years.
Right.
Birthday money, things like that. And we'd, you would allow them to take out a little bit for this or that, but mostly you kept it in there. And they kept bugging me. And I said, you know what? I think we're at that age where you need to learn a lesson. And I just said, okay, you can have all of it. I'm going to take it all out and give it to you. And you can do whatever you want with it. You do whatever you want with it.
Buy Dad a present.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think
That didn't
I
happen.
think that was not going to happen. And I said, you do whatever you want with it, but when it's gone, it is gone. And when you want things like a ice cream or a, hey, that looks, nope, you got any cash? Oh, well, I'm sorry, then I guess you don't get one of those. And I said, because you can have it, but we're going to you're buying your own things from this point forward deal. They're, oh, it's a great deal. I'm going to be rich. I'm like, okay, here's your money. And it was gone in 17 hours. And then since then, I've probably more than I should have, enjoyed those moments where they're like, Dad, can I have the
ahead.
I'm like,
Dad's sitting back with that cigar.
oh, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't
Yeah,
it?
well, son, let's see.
gonna be
Didn't you get some money out of your bank account? Oh, wait a minute, it's all gone. Well, I guess you won't be getting one of those, will you?
Right. Fat, drunk, and stupid's no way to go through life, son.
That's what my dad told me,
And here we are.
and I didn't listen.
That's how you have to teach them.
Sometimes
That's
it's
the way to learn. And these parents
Yeah.
that damn these kids, here's 20 down in my ear in today's world, is crazy.
That is crazy.
Because kids aren't going to know how to work. They're not going to learn how to respect you.
That's right.
We have to teach them.
All right.
Yeah, we do.
All right.
Tough Love
Yeah, it is.
with Bonnie Runyon. Maybe that's we should rename the segment.
Tough love with Bonnie.
Tough Love with Bonnie.
All right, Bonnie. Well, we appreciate you checking in once again today,
Yes.
and we will talk to you again before Mother's Day, and we'll talk to you again, of course,
Yeah.
on the 14th when you shave John's mustache for our walk for warmth. It's going to be exciting.
Oh my God.
You got it, guys.
All
It
right.
really
All right.
is.
Thanks, Bonnie.
All right, Bonnie. Have a good weekend. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, of course, Bonnie Runyon, the great Bonnie Runyon,
Yes.
here with Mike and John.
Got it going on. Brought to you by Firehouse Doors.
Yes.
Just want to. Am I interrupting?
No, go for it,
I mean,
buddy.
n-
You're
not
on a
any,
roll.
Any more than normal?
Firehouse Door.
Yeah, located in Livingston County and serving residents for the past 24 years, Firehouse Doors, of course, the original supporters of Mike and John, Got It Going On. And they are a family-owned business who strive to treat each customer like family. Veteran-owned, Mike, a proud U.S. Air Force veteran. They're your one-stop shop for residential, commercial, and rolling steel overhead door needs. And for the past 21 years, they've been Livingston County's exclusive distributor of CHI overhead doors. Call Firehouse Doors today, 810-599-7480. And once a week, we'll pick out a lucky winner to get a 12-point inspection of up to 2 garage doors and openers, who will also receive 10% off all future garage door needs for life. And they are working on the 10%er cards as we speak.
TPC, they call that.
TPC.
10%er card.
The TPC.
So, somebody forgot. Right after news, they were going to announce the answer to our trivia
Right.
question. Somebody forgot that.
Oh, me?
It wasn't
right.
you. It wasn't you.
We had to do our community
we-
spotlight
we-
interview.
I know.
The alarm went off.
Yeah, it did.
We talked
So,
to Patty.
The question.
We learned about the drunken choir thing that's going to happen over there.
And karaoke.
That's going to be great.
Our
right.
question
Yes.
read this way.
All right.
Recent stats found 62% of homeowners have not done this since purchasing their home. It was not have sex in every room.
That was one of the answers.
And it was not cleaning the windows, but all the chores that were listed
Yeah.
for those that guessed.
Right. And there were some interesting, like you said, cleaning the windows, using the front door.
Yeah, because
There's-
pulling through the garage.
Right.
We use our garage door more than the front door.
I mean, yeah. Draining the water heater. I mean, there were some that are very practical that you're like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I could see where.
You're supposed to do that and you don't.
Right, right. Clean under their stove, inspect it under the house, clean the air ducts, clean behind the fridge. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Clean on the top of the kitchen cabinets. You
Nobody's
know,
gonna see
or
it.
especially those 2 little cabinets that are above your refrigerator. What
Yeah.
are those? No one. You put the crap in there that you never touch ever again.
That's right.
But
That's
where
where
is
the
that?
lock is.
Yeah. Or
Hey,
the,
you know where
or
the
the
lock-
bread maker, or the thing you got. They're like, I'm never going to use
Where's the
this.
lock?
Yeah, it's up above the refrigerator.
Let's go to a garage sale. Oh, look, a lock. Somebody cleaned above the refrigerator and grabbed that out of the cabinet.
Meet the neighbors. You know, I mean,
Some people like to just go in their house and not see anybody.
that's true. We've not quite
You could have moved out in the country.
change the furnace filter. Now I want to talk to you about changing the furnace filter.
It's
All right?
real easy.
It is super simple.
It's just when you go to the store and you're like, what size was that?
Right, and I took a picture and I have it saved on my phone because I'm always forgetting, and I go, oh yeah.
That's when you know you're old, kids.
Hey,
Yeah, but it
tech-
works.
Better living through technology. Anyway, so the furnace filter I would change at least once a year.
I do mine every.
But I would try to do it twice a year. But I'd got to get once a year. Okay.
That's why it's so dusty here in the Hall of Theater.
Anyway,
Where they've recreated
so my mom,
our
or my
basement.
my mother,
My
hello,
mommy.
mother. So my wife was talking to a friend of ours who's a maintenance
Wait a
guy.
minute, did you almost just refer to your wife as your mother?
I just
Hello,
did. Actually,
Mommy.
I just did. This is sad. All right, so I just in the course of one statement, I said I have to save pictures on my phone to remember, and I referred to my wife as mother. Hello, mother. Anyway,
I'm going to get laid.
That's right.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
cheap reference. to,
Anyway, yeah.
crappy movie.
If anyone knows what that movie, that reference is, don't say anything else. If anyone knows the movie that he was referencing, email us. We've got something for you.
Hello, mother.
All right. So,
I'm going to be late.
okay, that's enough. Anyway,
Has a little
so
wing to
she
it.
tells you, like, oh yeah, you should be changing it more than twice a year even. So now my wife's like, it seems like every third week, I'm like, did you change the furnace filter? I'm like, I just did it. Did you change it yet? What about now? How about now? Did you change it yet? How about now? I ordered 50.
I'm going to go grab the furnace filter when we get back to the studio because we're in the Howell Theater.
Well,
right
yeah,
now.
we're in the Howell Theater.
I don't want to change the
All right.
furnace
Sorry,
filter.
went off on a little tangent.
Not
It's
at all.
so unlike me, I realize.
Are we getting back to the trivia
Yeah,
question?
updated their address, used a laundromat, put on a new roof,
Somebody said-
refinanced.
Somebody said, "Don't tell your grown-up kids where you moved." That was classic, man.
That's a dream, I think, for some of us.
All right, we moved. Don't tell them where.
Right. Clean the air ducts was one that was probably the most guessed.
Cleaning the air
I
ducts?
would guess. But our winner,
Our winner.
which I can't find now.
Her name was Sandra.
Yeah, Sandra,
Sandra Dewey.
who
Congratulations.
correctly guessed.
Water the lawn.
Never water the lawn. And 62%.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
But I
mean, some people
guess-
say, "Well, I don't want to spend money. Mother Nature can take care of that."
And it's true.
It just snowed. Why water the lawn?
Right. I mean, the thing is that really, we've got a sprinkler system, and the only time it seems like you really need to be watering the lawn is like late July, early August.
When it's a
That-
little crunchy when you
it
walk
gets a
on it.
little crunchy at that point, and you're like, all right, that's when you kind of have to water it, but you really don't have
When
to.
the only green spots are where the dog peed. All right, congratulations, Sandra.
Yes.
You are going to join us a week from today at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers for a chance to win that beautiful Zagani necklace. Sandra Dewey, our winner today. Are we talking to Rhonda before the history lesson?
Well,
or after the
yeah.
history lesson?
We should talk to her now.
We're going to talk to her now.
Now
you
we'll do
say?
the 2 cents. Yeah,
Now
that's what
you
I say.
That's what you say.
That's what I say.
And whatever you say goes sometimes. That's how this agreement works.
I see. All right, well, that's good to know.
Whatever you say.
Good morning, my good guys.
Good morning, Rhonda.
Good
How's
morning.
it going?
It's going well. How are you guys doing?
Doing well. So let's talk a little. I don't know how much you want to reveal about the big celebration coming up in June.
I think I'm going to reveal what's happening because it's going to start in about 2 weeks or less.
Okay.
All right. Wow.
So last fall, a very generous supporter came in and was looking around the building. He hadn't seen it on the inside completed. He hadn't been in since we were under construction. And he was like, hey, this is absolutely beautiful. What about the outside? And I was explaining that I had like a 10-year plan that I wanted to do some stuff to bring the outside up to speed with the rest of the building, but I was planning on getting signs, hung up on the building soon. And he was very sweet. He was like, if it doesn't hurt your feelings, would it be okay with you if I'm able to help you get the outside done now? And so I was like totally overwhelmed. I had no idea what really that meant. But actually, we're going to be getting landscaping done and a lot of other really cool things done on the outside of the building. Supposed to break ground in about 2 weeks, I think, or less. And when we open up on June 11th, that's going to be our big celebration. Is going to be our true grand opening with everything just completed in this building.
Well, and
it's cool.
I got to say, the outside of Torch 180 was not really that bad. So you almost wonder, and this is what's going through my mind as we were talking about our trivia answer and leading into this. If you had a neighbor that said, we really got to make sure that looks a little better for our neighborhood. But that's not really the case. It's, outside of what used to be the library, it wasn't really that bad. But what the expansion and the things that are going to happen are really going to make things kind of a show place there in Fowlerville for the Torch 180.
I think so, and what I have hoped for ever since we started doing this is to have a destination, especially since we're in Fowlerville, to make it a destination that's worth coming to. And more I'm hearing people say that. They're making a point of having their meetings here and coming out and just checking it out. And, you know, because the more people we get through here, the more practice the students get. And in the end, that's the goal, is just to be able to let the students practice. But a lot of what's happening, like yesterday, I was actually showing the students the things that are going to be done. They were so excited and so overwhelmed. And I kept telling them, you deserve to have a place like this. You deserve a beautiful location to work and to get trained in. And the outside isn't bad. The outside looks like a library still, though. And so when people come, they're not really sure what they're walking into. And so, but they will know. When all this construction's done, they will know. It's so exciting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're looking forward to it as well. Also, we have
something that is breaking news.
Breaking news.
Here on Mike and John Got It Going On. From the Gigo team.
Yes.
Now, as you know, Rhonda, when we opened up the merch shop for the Mike and John show, we said 5% of the proceeds are going to go to a charity. And Torch 180, since you've been such a supporter of the show, and John and I, we said Torch 180 is going to be the destination where our proceeds go to,
Yeah.
the 5%. But
Right.
there's been a change.
Yeah, we've made a change. We hope you don't mind. It's we're
No,
calling it audible at the line
Yes,
here.
we're right here.
Yeah.
I had to write it down, and I had to go through the board of directors and everything else.
Went through corporate,
Yeah.
went through the front office.
And here is what we're going to do.
Right.
From the news department, I will step aside. John, tell her the news.
All right.
I'm way over here.
He's
No,
over,
I'm back over here.
He's over here. All right. So, you know, can we ever just make an announcement without being idiots? No.
It's like a press release.
That's true.
We're having a
All
presser.
right, so we have made a decision. All right, and we want to thank everyone, by the way, that has been purchasing merch from the merch store
Through the end of April,
Yeah.
the proceeds going to Torch 180.
Right.
And April's not done yet,
5% of the proceeds were going to go to Torch 180.
but there's been a change.
We're going to go to Torch 180.
Yeah, but not anymore.
5%.
Not
5% is not going to go to Torch 180.
Sorry, Rhonda.
We've decided, and the sales have been tremendous. We've been kind of bowled away by the number of people that have stepped up to buy the various items, and we want to thank our partners over at Spirit of Livingston for all the work they've done to
Tell
keep
the
up with
news,
orders.
man. Break the news, John.
This is
I know you're building this.
Building.
Yeah.
So anyway,
He's like Legos. All right, here we go.
all right. So we said 5%.
No, not
forget-
5%.
It's not 5%.
Are we going 10%?
No, it's not 10%.
50%?
It's not even 50%. From this point forward, all right, we're going to be giving 100% of all profits from our merch sales to various charities. And so through the end of April, which ends tomorrow, 100% of all of our proceeds are going to go to Torch 180.
So buy today. Buy now.
Right.
Go to the Mike and John podcast.com, mikeandjohnpodcast.com. Click on the merch store and pick out your item. Whatever is left after Spirit of Livingston gets their cut goes to Torch 180.
Right.
Oh my gosh, you guys. That's
All right.
you don't have to do that. That is so
Oh,
generous.
we don't have to do it? All
Oh my
right.
God.
Never mind then. Forget it. All that money's going to us. And no.
And we're going to get another pencil
We're gonna
just
get
like
another
this one.
check.
All right.
No. Honestly, you know, and truth be told, the sales of the merch stuff has been just great, and we were thrilled, awesome with it.
We don't want to deal with the accounting, so it's all going to some.
But the more we thought about it, we're like, you know,
We're giving back to the community, and you're number one right now,
Yeah.
Rhonda. So that's what we're going to do.
You know, we've just been really, I think, amazed by the community support.
One of us has been humble.
You know, no. Oh yes, you're so humble. But no,
I think that I think that the community support has truly been like when I had the stickers, which didn't last long here. So many people came in and they would be like, "Oh my gosh, do you listen to these guys?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, you must not listen a lot because you know we do talk about Torch 180 on there." But even so, it's like everybody is knowing you guys, and I think you're getting a lot of people who maybe didn't even get to listen in the mornings. Like me, I get to listen to your shows now.
Right.
I didn't always have time in the morning because I was here, so it would just depend. And so I'm kind of blown away by it, and I'm excited because I just think it's going to go so much bigger than maybe what you guys are even thinking right now.
Well, you definitely have a great vision for things, Rhonda. So But no, we were talking about with this merch store and everything else, and we decided the other day that I think, just it would be better for us and for the different charities that we pick each month if we just go, it's 100%, because we know certain charities people are going to stand behind and support. So that's what we wanted to do. So for the month of April, from whenever this Torch
through
store,
tomorrow,
the merch store opened.
All sales through tomorrow, 100% of those proceeds going to Torch 180. And on Monday, we will announce our next nonprofit recipient for the month of May.
We got to keep Danae and the crew over there at Spirit of Livingston busy. So we want to make sure that we get these orders in. So
all right, enough of this. We have to do a drawing.
Yeah, we do. I almost forgot about the free lunch. Look at that. All right, so we're getting out the free lunch for the Torch 180. This is for a lunch for two. Shake it. He's shaking it.
All right. Okay.
Reach in the bin.
All right.
Just one.
There, got it.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready, Rhonda?
I'm ready.
Our winner of a lunch for two is Michelle Nicoletti.
Michelle Nicoletti. All right, congratulations, Michelle.
Congratulations.
Yes. So Michelle Nicoletti, congratulations. You have won a lunch for two from Torch 180.
Going to be some great stuff.
We'll be in
Rhonda,
touch.
as always, we appreciate it. We will chat with you next Friday.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thanks, Rhonda.
Rhonda Callahan from Torch and Torch 180.
Bye-bye.
Of course, you know what? When we go out there for the grand opening, I think you and I get to take the truck for a spin. I think.
Oh, the Torch truck?
The Torch truck.
I don't know.
I mean, we've cooked in it, but we've never taken it for a ride.
Exactly. Do you want to drive that thing? They've got the newer truck that's the smaller, like, catering truck.
Right. We can drive either one.
Yeah.
We're just going to take
Maybe
it.
we should drag
steal
race
the
them.
keels.
We'll drag
The
race them.
keys. We'll drag race them. I don't think so.
Rhonda's like, lose the number.
All right. So yes, that's how it's going to be for the merch store.
Yeah, 100%.
100% of the proceeds for April going to Torch 180, and then next month,
Right.
Monday, we'll announce our next charity.
Exactly.
All right. So if you have a charity you'd like to suggest, you can always email us.
Please do.
Email us.
Mike and John for the win. That's the number 4 at gmail.com.
All right. All the business taken care of. Except we want to remind you, Friends of the Greenhouse, also a sponsor of Mike and John. Got it going on.
Indeed.
Safe, legal, effective cannabis needs. You can find them at the Greenhouse in Walled Lake. Owner Jerry Millen's been involved in Michigan's cannabis community for over 15 years. He's a grower, caregiver. He's got a green thumb. If he doesn't now, he will when you see him. And an advocate of helping those in need, bringing services to Brighton.
Yeah, you can have delivery to Brighton. He also wants to open up a center there as well. We know that that's a big story right now. But for those who are having sleep issues, call or stop into the Greenhouse in Walled Lake and Pontiac Trail. Talk to one of their bud tenders about sleep gummies. They have a wide variety of flavors and dosages. They can work with you to develop an individualized regimen. And they want to serve everyone from soccer moms to seniors, and they do, and they want to serve you as well. So check them out online, greenhousemi.com, or call them 833-644-7336.
Sleep, pain issues, anxiety.
Right. There's a lot of, look,
little anxious.
all the angst, all the energy right now is around the recreational, use that was legalized. Hi. And
Hi.
no pun intended.
Hi.
And but the medicinal uses of cannabis, of THC, of even CBD oil, things like that. All of these different products are really undeniable. The number of people that use these products for their own health and needs that they have come to rely on, and of course the Greenhouse does a great job working with folks to find out just the perfect thing that is going to be right for what they need.
Thank you for that seminar, John King.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you very
today
much.
is April 29th.
Just call me
Our 2-cent history lesson.
Professor
I'm
CBD.
going to call you a yogi.
Yeah.
All right, we mentioned it is with Bonnie, Teach Your Children to Save Day.
Yes.
It's also National Shrimp Scampi Day. Scampi's fun to say.
Feel like I'm at Red Lobster.
Scampi.
I'll have the shrimp and the cheddar biscuits.
Don't forget the biscuits. The biscuits.
Just keep the biscuits coming.
And the butter.
While I'm waiting for the shrimp scampi.
and the butter.
Yeah.
It's World Wish Day. I'm going to make a wish.
Okay, hold on.
You got to keep it to yourself when you.
I am, and I know.
So it comes through. It's kind of like when you make a wish and blow out the candles.
Okay. Making a
I'm
wish.
wishing for a big piece of cake.
Wishing. Okay.
It's Make-A-Wish Day because World Wish
Read
Day.
my mind. All right.
He's wishing for more money. He wishes I would shut up. Make-A-Wish founded in 1980.
Okay.
That's why it's Make-A-Wish
Yes.
Day.
Good.
It's also Zipper Day. Got a zipper? Make sure it's up.
Yeah.
All right.
Was yours down?
No. I did the
I
quick-
heard a zip.
Well, it was up and down. I went down then back up.
But it was
to
supposed
make
to be.
sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right, where are we at? 1913. Gideon Sunback. Gideon Sunback
Okay.
of Hoboken, New Jersey,
Sure.
was granted a patent.
To do what?
It was for the zipper.
Oh.
That's why it's
Well,
Zipper Day. See? Gideon, thank you.
Really? 1913?
1913.
Okay.
Well, they were using snaps or buttons before.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
You know, the old Levi's 501s?
Yeah.
The first telephone call was made over the England-Australia cable in 1930 on this day. Long distance.
Yes. Yeah. Quite a cable. That's what she said. Hey now. Thank you.
Oh, she did.
Not to me. I'm just.
1976, after a gig in Memphis, Bruce Springsteen took a cab to Elvis Presley's Graceland
Yeah.
and proceeded to climb over the wall. A guard took him to be a crank fan and apprehended the
Yeah.
boss
Yes, he did.
at the King's House, 1976.
Okay.
Steven Tyler on this day in 1998 broke his knee at a concert in Anchorage, Alaska. Delayed Aerosmith's 9 Lives tour and necessitating camera angle adjustments for the filming of the video I Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
Oh. He
He
missed
broke
something.
his-
Yeah. So. Okay. And now he
His
looks
old
like
injury.
now he looks like your favorite aunt.
Crypt Keeper.
It's like, oh, look at that's my favorite aunt. Oh, and then
No, that's
there's
Steven
Maud.
Tyler.
And then there's Maud. And then there's Maud.
And then there's...
Maud.
Remember they go all together. And then there's... And finally, it was on this day.
Supercalifragilistic.
Anything but that. Okay, 2018, Sweden's official Twitter account confirmed Swedish meatballs actually originated in Turkey.
What?
Yeah. Turkey balls.
They're not as good. A little chewy. So-
That's what. Okay, that's your 2-cent history
You're gonna
lesson.
get on me for that, I see.
Okay.
All right. See how this is.
All right. Don't forget, we're still taking donations for Walk for Warmth May 14th. The stash is coming off and maybe more.
Yes.
You can help out.
Yes.
How do they do that?
They go to the Oakland Livingston Human Service Agency page, look for Walk for Warmth, find the Mike and John fundraiser, and make your donation right there.
Make it now.
Yes.
Or Sunday.
And if we get to $2,000, we'll be removing my bank. So stupid. It's just so
I'm
dumb.
not going to be there for that part. I'll be walking.
Like, I'm going to walk
Yeah,
now.
John's getting his back done. I'm outta here. Next thing you know, pedicure and
here's the
manicure.
thing. We haven't even, the OSA officials would be like,
What's going on here?
keep your, what are you doing?
You know,
We're trying to have a fundraiser here.
It's going to be around the time when those white things are flying in the air, and it'll just be like your hair, you know? It's like, is that those
look
was
at
it
the
white
fluff.
fuzzy things?
Oh,
No,
make
that's
a wish.
John King hair.
Make
in my
a wish,
garage.
children.
It is Make-A-Wish Day.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, wish this show would be over.
Wish
just about
wish
is.
John King would keep his shirt on, please.
All right,
But it's all for good cause.
it is.
Yeah, wholesale. Utility bills. That's what we're doing. All right. All right, we're going to be at the Howe Farmers Market this Sunday.
Farming.
Well, yeah. We're practically farmers
Yeah.
now. Come out and find us. We'll be there.
We'll be
And
there. And we
Look
might
for
have
us on the marquee.
Yeah.
Here at the
You know
Howell
what?
Theater.
If you're in downtown Howell and you have your cell phone, take a picture of yourself underneath the Mike and John Got It Going On marquee and send it to us. How's that?
Yeah.
Post it on Facebook.
Actually,
post
excellent.
it to our former employer's website. We don't care. Or the
What?
Facebook page.
Yeah.
Say, look at Mike and John Got
But
It
you're
Going
right.
On.
Go take a selfie of yourself in front of the marquee. All right. Post it or send it to us. It's going to be up through the weekend. Get a picture. Send it to us. And
We may give you a job sweeping up the popcorn
that's
at the
true.
theater.
Yeah. We'd like to see those pictures.
Yeah.
So, Howell Theater marquee up through the weekend. We'll be out at the Howell Farmers Market Sunday, noonish. Look for us.
Noonish?
We'll be
You wanna
around.
Get up that early? That's our nap time, isn't it?
That's true.
If you see two bums laying on the street in front of the Hall Theater taking a nap, that's probably us.
Oh, look at those! Oh, look at those poor people. Oh, wait, that's Mike and John.
Let's bring a can where people can just throw money into.
Okay. Have a hat.
All right. Are we done?
Pardon me, but.
Good job out of a couple of fellow Americans who are down on their luck.
All right.
That's
We're-
us.
okay.
All right, get out of here.
All right, we're post show.
Post show?
Yeah.
I don't really have anything for
I don't have
post show.
anything either.
You know what I was, when I stopped to get coffee today, I was looking to see a last ditch effort
Yes.
for ho-hos. Gas station.
Right, you were looking for hosts.
Is there a
There-
ho-ho shortage?
Let's find out.
I don't know, but because the other day was ho-hos day.
Right.
And I think it was the 27th, so a couple days ago. And when I went to the store the day before to bring them in to the show, Meijer didn't have them. I stopped at Wally World. They didn't have them. So I thought, last ditch effort as I'm walking with my coffee, I said, hey, there's Hostess stuff.
Now,
Everything but ho-hos.
Now, there was a ho-ho shortage last Christmas, in December of last year.
That's not the same ho-hos. That was Santa without a ho-ho. But are they not making ho-hos
I don't know.
anymore?
All right,
I
is
haven't
that-
seen them. I don't want those Swiss rolls from Little Debbie.
No.
They're just
Hostess
fake.
ho-ho, right?
And no Hydrox crap.
All right. We're looking here. No,
See,
you
I
can-
see boxes that are available.
You want me to order
I
some?
didn't go to Target.
Yeah. You want me to order some?
Oh, because when Jerry delivers to Brighton, when that comes to me.
Okay, so Jerry, when one of your butt denters
Throw us a ho-ho.
stop
or two,
and
will
pick
you?
up a box of ho-hos, okay?
Your next trip.
Frankly, that could be your next promotional
Yeah.
thing. Each delivery comes with a box of ho-hos.
Yeah, there you go. Free ho-ho with every purchase.
It's just an idea.
It's just our idea.
I think Jerry has.
He probably doesn't.
I think he's doing just fine without our business advice.
All right.
All right, that's it.
All right.
Have a good weekend. We'll see you at the farmers market.